Alrighty folks, here we go with the little solo skiff walk around. I'll start from the bow and go back. This is my PFD I wear, keep it on all the time. Really comfortable, really enjoy it. It's got the mesh in the back, high seat. Doesn't really work too well with the high seat, but I think it's comfortable, I don't mind it. Keep some pliers and my whistle in here to keep legal. Sometimes I clip my VHF radio on here, but I really enjoy it, really comfortable, light vest. A little pricey, but sometimes you gotta bite the bullet. So dope Skiff. Got my GoPro mount here. Always have it rolling. This towel is just for wiping off the boat when I took the cover off. So I tie my rope to the front, and I'll just go ahead and skip to this in the front. It's got it right here by my seat. Sometimes I just double my hand over on it and just, you know, going through waves or something. This is definitely my I use Offshore. I don't know why, even when I had kayaks, Hobie kayaks and stuff, I would only go offshore. I don't know why. I just never had an interest to go inshore. Nothing about you inshore guys. You guys kill it. And slay the reds. Hashtag fish fear the skiff. So, but never been for me. So this is my offshore boat for sure. Up here, for simplicity purposes, I always carry a medic bag, but I carry it in this front hatch, which is really easily accessible. Just pull it up if I really need it, and I can get in there. But I kept it out here to show you guys. So, but my fish bag I keep up here. Just clip it on the bungee straps right here. Do the same thing on the other side. Sometimes I'll keep an extra shirt or something up here, and then real easy. I don't have the liner in there, but take your catch, slide it right on in there, close her up, you'll be good. Works pretty good. I enjoy it. Never had a problem with it, except for it smells sometimes. Just installed this sea deck. Measuring, got it from Bass Pro. I think I want to take some Sharpie and make these. You see my little, might fade a little bit after a while, but that's that. I keep this, just my rigs. I got snapper rigs, trolling rigs. Mostly I troll ballyhoo, and sometimes when the bait's thick, I'll troll some live bait. But when I go to different, like from trolling to snapper spots, I only carry 2 rods, so I'll just cut the line, tie on a new rig. I keep that handy. This is what I chose to do as far as rod holders go. I got the Scotty rocket launcher. Pulls out real easy. I really enjoy these. Never had a problem with them. I use them on my old kayak. I like the flush mount on the deck. Keep an iPad here for a rod leash, just in case for some reason it does fail me. I got a second plane there. Spin this around instead of there. I went with the downrigger. I like to keep one on a flat line on the far side, one on the downrigger. Pretty simple. I just keep my downrigger weight right here when I'm ready to go. You know, I take it, clip it down. This is pretty simple. The Scotty Lake Troll. This releases it. You let it go down. You tighten it. When you got to pull it up, you go it up. I put Hobie mat pockets on each side. I keep my pliers, fish grips, stuff like that, and then I got my high back seat. Absolutely love this thing on the Bass Pro swivel mount. Super easy. You just reach underneath here somewhere. Can never remember if it's front or back. Pull that thing off. Comes right off. Super duper simple. Just like that. Absolutely love it. And then the other side I got Hobie mat pocket. Little VHF radio. Very, very important if you're ever going to go offshore. And then open this up. I'm not sure who had the idea, but these little Walmart crates, absolutely perfect. You can see I took the knife to it a little bit. Love it. Semi-matching, close enough for me. This is where I keep my battery. This is a, you can see on here, Stealth Cam. Bought it from Academy and Bass Pro Shops. I have 2 of them. Waterproof casing. I just snipped the wires right here. Wired up some connectors so I can take it on and off, charge it, heat shrink, all that good stuff. Got my fuse, it runs down here, right out here with the little Hobie through hole transducer to my Lowrance fish finder. Elite 5 with the Novatics card, absolutely love it. Bigger unit would be nice, but we're all on a budget. So, and then I got my power transducer, runs back here on a ram mount on a Yak Attack track. Moving back, keep my tools and stuff in there just in case anything goes wrong. Gotta be prepared. Don't have the motor, it's inside. Currently getting the prop fixed, so I guess that's why I have the time to do this video. I just installed Boondocks landing gear. Like I said, I only use this offshore, guys, so this is the best way I thought to do it. I thought about doing a dolly with some beach wheels, but one, they're super duper expensive, and yes, more expensive than the Boondocks, and this just seems easier. I keep them like this when I'm going along, and I can't do it on the trailer, but you just pull these out, and I'll wade in the water on the beach and like push them. You got to push the tires down in the water, and then you reconnect it with however it goes. But I like the way it sits. It doesn't sit, it sits on the deck itself. I need to get some padding or something to put on there just in case, but they stay back, as you can see, up out of the way. This is the rack. It came with it when I bought it. Absolutely love it. The only thing I found, I like to keep my flag up here. Yak Attack, Viz Carbon Pro, all that good stuff. Kept it from my Hobie. I keep my bucket back here. I've tried keeping the gas tank back here. I found it works better and fits better right here, which you guys told me to do. I know a lot of people do, and it sits really well with the bar right here. It sits real tight, no problems. I do my transducer back here. I know it's kind of permanent, but I wanted this. I like keeping it on. I do the extras here. I'll post a picture of how I do it when I store it. So the transducer cable, nothing comes off the boat. I really enjoy it. Makes life a lot easier. Here's a rod stored in the old rod holder here. The only thing I found are these big rods with the busts that go through here. If you put them right here, they get in the way of the motor turning. So I only keep my bait rods here, which is fine. Or I need to run a pin through here or something. I can mess with that later, but I only keep 2 rods on the boat for simplicity purposes. Use a ram tube on the old landing gear track mount. Holds my gaff. Keeps it really simple right there by the seat. Try and put that back in here. I don't know why it bothers me, but... Okay, and then this is where I've run my flat line out, and since we're parked close to the house on this one, I'll give you guys a little bit of a idea here of how good these things hold. I mean, this is a little bit of pressure. I mean, this is the drag I run, so if you're running and it holds just fine, holds a lot of pressure. I don't run a lot of drag when I'm trolling anyways, because you don't want to rip the treble hooks out. So it definitely takes a good strike hold. I've never had them even come close to failing. So, but I think that's it and everything. Inside, outside, all that good stuff. This is basically the setup, kind of an overall look. I got my fish finder easily accessed. Rod holders pointing forwards, except for the downrigger one when I'm using it. Points back over the downrigger weight. Absolutely love the Solo. Such a stable boat. Flies with the motor. I can do fast trolling ballyhoo, fast trolling lures. I can slow it down, go find the bait. I can run a lot farther offshore and go to some numbers on the old fish finder. So this is it. This is the walk around basically. This is how I have it set it up. Feel free to ask questions. I'll post a few pictures with my cover on, and how I store the transducer cable as well. But this is the gist of it. Hope you guys like it.